In every life, there's adversity. No one's journey is the same. No one's journey is easy. What makes our lives unique is how we handle life's challenges. My name is Gregory, and this is my story.
We are Spirit 52, capturing the real spirit of high school sports in Arkansas. Presented by First Security Bank and by Gatorade, inspiring us all to what's possible.
Just something in me just telling me to keep going, even when you get knocked down, just get right back up.
Right after Dylan was born, I saw the situation, I was crushed. What happened is his humerus and radial bones fused together without forming an elbow, causing the deformity. But then, hey, other than that, he's healthy. It hadn't always been an easy journey for him, but he's just always just been mentally tough and just always stayed in there.
I've always had my dad. He's helped me get through tough times. He's the one that motivates me to do things that, I see I maybe can't do.
Let him struggle, let him find a way. That's the mindset I took on throughout the years of raising Dylan. He's by far past all expectations I could ever have. Dylan never knew he was any different. He honestly didn't. He was born that way, and he played all the sports all the other kids did. He was always every day out there playing catch or throwing the football around. And what he did with baseball is he wore a glove with the right hand. He'd catch the ball, cradle the glove, pull it out, and he would throw it.
I was watching football, like Arkansas football and NFL. I kind of took interest in that and then asked my dad if I could maybe try. That's where it started off.
I'll get butterflies, just like any other parent. Any doubts I had were gone after the first practice. I just let him go. There's just nothing he can't do when he hits that field. He's just like any other player. When we decided we was going to go ahead and transfer Dylan to Shiloh, I met with Coach Conway and just let him know Dylan's issues, and also let him know that my expectations just be hard on him as any other kid.
When we first started contemplating what the plan would look like for him, we wanted it to be the same. We wanted to be able to develop him just like we do the other players. It was the athletic development that we knew we were going to have to alter or create a customized plan for Dylan.
The coaches here, they know what's best for me. They'll have a certain plan to what I can and can't do.
Last year, when I first saw him, I didn't really know what to expect and how he was going to do, but he went out there and he didn't slow down. He went 100 miles an hour every play. Wasn't afraid to get on there on the big guys and go at him, and it was cool to see, and that just kind of blew me away. He's out here working, people are looking over saying you can do this. It's big help for him to do that.
He's learning, he's growing, he's improving just like the other guys, and he has been able to overcome his disability because of his effort, his knowledge, and just his willingness to go out and compete.
And one time we're up there and we have the tire flip. We get out there, some of these smaller guys out there, younger, smaller guys, didn't want to flip the big tire, and Dylan has no problem going up there and flipping it right by himself. It encourages others to go out there and do that too.
If the guy wants to do it badly enough, and in his case he does, he's going to go out and perform, and sometimes perform better than somebody that has two arms. He does have a disadvantage at times, and just the way he attacks that, the way he is so motivated, and the way he puts himself in vulnerable situations, it's just been a true motivator for all of us.
He's always been such a hard worker, and there's been times I think he's out there doing everything everybody else is, but he's doing it with one arm.
He could make the most excuses and get away with it, but he chooses not to. To be able to see that's very inspiring.
There's a few things where I'll say, man, I can't do that, but I'll find a way to do it eventually. I feel like I can motivate other people into doing things that they don't think they can do.
We constantly learn life lessons from Dylan. You can only imagine doing an up-down with one arm. Dylan doesn't, and he finds a way to do it. Just because you do have this disability doesn't mean you can't do whatever it is you set your mind on.
Unfortunately, there's kids born every day with situations just like Dylan, and my hope for Dylan is to grasp that and maybe help some other people along. He's accomplished quite a bit in his 17 years. I look for good things from him.
I hope you enjoyed this week's story brought to you by First Security Bank. Here's a sneak peek at next week's episode.
I love high school sports, and I get to call it every Friday night. 10 years ago, the thought of this impossible. Now it's an everyday occurrence. Hey, Prairie Grove has one of the best live streams, and that's our aim, to give people great product.
He's gonna go, he's got a man, he's shot it! He's got Colin! Give him two!
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Sports Talk, Hogs in 60, Touchdown Club, or Spirit 52 coverage. See you next time.